Hello, today we are picking up on where we left off last. This is another Microsoft service reading. Today we will be doing the using the services and support, as last time we got up to Code of Conduct. And it goes a little something like this. 4. Using the services and support. A. Microsoft account. You'll need a Microsoft account to access many of the services. Your Microsoft account lets you sign in to products, websites, and service providers by Microsoft and some Microsoft partners. Creating an account. You can create a Microsoft account by signing up online. You agree not to use false, inaccurate, or misleading information when signing up for your Microsoft account. In some cases, a third party, like your internet service provider, may have assigned a Microsoft account to you. If you receive your Microsoft account from a third party, the third party may have additional rights over your account, like the ability to access or delete your Microsoft account. Please review any additional terms and third party provided you, as Microsoft has no responsibility regarding these additional terms. If you create a Microsoft account on behalf of an entity such as your business or employer, you represent that. You have the legal authority to bind the entirety of these terms. You cannot transfer your Microsoft account credentials to another user or entity. To protect your account, keep your account details and password confidential. You are responsible for all activity that occurs under your Microsoft account. Use account. You must use your Microsoft account to keep it active. This means you must sign in at least once a 2-year period to keep your Microsoft account and associated services activate unless a longer period is provided in the Microsoft account activity policy at https://go.microsoft.com/fw/link/p/link ID equals 208-6738, or in an offer for a paid portion of the services. If you don't sign in during this time, we will assume your Microsoft account is inactive and will close it to you. Please see section 4.8.iv.2 for the consequences of a closed Microsoft account. You must sign into your Outlook.com inbox and your OneDrive separately, at least in a 1-year period. Otherwise, we will close your Outlook.com inbox and your OneDrive for you. If we responsibly subject that your Microsoft account is being at risk of being used by a third party fraudulent, for example, as a result of the account compromise, Microsoft may suspend your account until you can reclaim ownership. Based on the nature of the compromise, we may require to disable access to some of your content. If you are having trouble accessing the Microsoft account, please visit this website, https://go/microsoft.com/fw-link/link ID equals 238656. Kids and accounts. By creating a Microsoft account or using the services, you accept and agree to be bound by these terms and represents that you have either reached age of majority or legal responsibility where you can live. Your parent or legal guardian agrees to be bound by these terms on your behalf. If you do not know whether you have reached the age of majority or legal responsibility where you live, or you do not understand this section, please ask a parent or legal guardian for help. If you are the parent or legal guardian of a minor, you and the minor accept and agree to be bound by these terms and are responsible for all the use of the Microsoft account of services, including purchases, whether the minor account is now open or created later. Closing your account. 1. You can cancel specific services or close your Microsoft account at any time for any reason. To close your Microsoft account, please visit https://go/microsoft.com/fw-link/p/link ID equals 618278. When you ask us to close your Microsoft account, you can choose to put it in a suspended state for either 30 or 60 days, just in case you change your mind. After that 30 to 60 day period, your Microsoft account will be closed. Please see section 4.a.iv.2 below for an explanation as what happens your Microsoft account is closed. Logging back in during this suspended period will reactivate your Microsoft account. If your Microsoft account is closed, whether via us or a few things happen, first, your right to use the Microsoft account to access the services stops immediately. Second, we'll delete data of your content associated with the Microsoft account, or will otherwise dissociate it from and your Microsoft account, unless we require by law to keep it. Return to you, transfer the third-party identification by you. You should have a regular backup plan, as Microsoft won't be able to retrieve your content data once your account is closed. Third, you may lose access to products you acquired. B. Work or school's account. You can sign in to a certain Microsoft services with a work of school emails. If you do, you agree that the owner of the domain associated with your email address may be notified by the existence of your Microsoft account and its associated subscriptions, control administration of your account, and access to process your data, including the contents of the communications and files, and that Microsoft may notify the owner of the domain. If your account or data is compromised, you further agree that your use of the Microsoft services may subject to the agreements Microsoft has with you or organization of these terms may not apply. If you already have a Microsoft account and you are separate work or school email addresses to access services converted under the terms, you may be prompted to update the email addresses associated with your Microsoft account in order to continue accessing the services. Thank you for listening to part 2 of this Microsoft Services reading. Unfortunately, my battery is low, and I cannot go much further. Part 2 of the using the services and support will be out at some point next time. But for now, thank you. My name has been Adam. I have enjoyed this reading, and I cannot wait to see you for part 3.